Hello everybody, it's Suffolk Andy here. Still out in the wilds of Suffolk, as you can see. Beautiful countryside, miles and miles of it. There you go. I've just done one little blog. It's a bit of a ramble on my thoughts on sort of motorbike gear and bits and pieces, but I've got time. I've got to go into Ipswich now and pay some bills and stuff like that, like we all have to do. So I thought I'd do one on the way in, but I don't think this one's going to be about motorbikes. Be about something completely different. Quick look, that's fine. Right, before I get on with this blog, I'm going to have to tell you a story. And a lot of the things that I don't like in this world stem from sort of childhood or teenage years, you know. And before I tell you what I'm going to sort of talk about, I'm going to tell you a little story first. And cross-country running. And we all remember it when we were at school. Cross-country running. Well, I went to a school called Tower Ramparts. It never had its own playing field. So we had to go across the couple of roads and up into a big park called Christchurch Park, which was always a muddy, dirty, bloody place in the middle of winter, because they used to make you do it in the winter, in the mud. And we used to go up there and they used to make us run around 2 laps of this friggin' park. And I hated it. I hated the running. I hated the energy it expended. I just didn't like it. It's horrible. So anyway, we've done this a few times and I came up with a hideous plan. I thought, I've got a plan here, I can get out of this. So we all set off and go down to the first lap. And as you came round near the end of the first lap, there was a load of trees. So I used to nip behind a tree, get my fags out and have a fag. And they used to all run round. And on the second round, I'd jump out of the trees, hit the front, come second or third. Brilliant. It worked. I thought, oh my God, I love it. I don't have to do this. Anyway, you've always got that one sneaky kid, ain't you? And we had a sneaky kid. He always wanted to win everything, you know, when it come to running. He only weighed about the size of a bag of sugar. And I probably weighed about, you know, I was 6 foot, even in them days, 6 foot bloody 2. Probably weighed about 13 stone. And this little bag of sugar went up to the teacher and said, "Miss, Andy's cheated. He hid behind a tree. He wasn't third. He didn't even do 2 laps. I won." Detention. I got detention for that one. And I done it every bloody time. Hid behind a tree, detention. But I found the detention sort of easier than doing the bloody running. So that's the story of my cross-country running exploits. Oh, and can you remember those communal showers they used to put you through? Friggin' hideous. Absolutely hideous. 30 boys in about 6 bloody nozzles, all naked. What a sight. It was bloody awful. So I hated it. So I'm going to go on to what I'm going to talk about now. Is jogging. Jogging. I don't get jogging at all. Never have. Never will. You know, you see them at the side of the road, they're running along and they're actually look like they're going to die, half of them. They say it keeps us fit. We love it. But I look at them and I think, oh, why are they doing that? And I'll come back to that in a minute, my thoughts on that. The other day, you know, I like to observe people and watch people, what they're doing. And the other day I was coming down through my local estate and the ladies jogging club or keep fit club were out. There's several of them. And up the front, with these middle-aged girls or women, hadn't got a bloody ounce of fat on them. Not at all. And in the midst of them was the instructor. And he was about 30 years old, I suppose, fit as a bloody butcher's dog. And they're all running round him. And you can see they're all infatuated with him. You could tell that, you know. Oh, my hero. And then further back, you see sort of other ladies, a little bit on the porky side. Little porkers. And they're struggling. Little red faces. And they're struggling. Then you go further back, and you got the fatties. And they're right at the back. And they're as red as beetroots. They can't hardly move. Their legs are bloody going like slugs. And on their knees, they got these bloody things because the weight is hurting their knees. And they got one of these silly little plastic bottles in their hands for some water. And they're struggling. I tell you what, I don't get it. And if you think about it, that guy up the front with all these muscles and all these little entourage around him of all the little fit mums, he ain't going to give her a second look at poor old fat bird at the back, is he? He's quite happy up the front there with all the little dolly birds. He's probably getting a free sample there, isn't he? But poor old fatty at the back's not going to get any, is she? Just go on a diet, go to Slimming World or Weight Watchers. Lose some weight before you start trying to pound the roads. That don't do your joints any good. That don't do you anything any good. I don't get it. And then you see some of them, don't you? They're running along the road and they got backpacks on, full of bricks. They're so damn friggin' fit. They have to put bricks on their backs to make it harder. And you look at them and I think, fucking knobs. What's the matter with them? What are they getting out of this? I don't know. Haven't got a clue. You know, if you was sort of a footballer or a sportsman, you was trying to run for England and stuff like that, or I can understand it, you know, getting fit and getting to the top of your tree, you know. And most of these people who do it, they're solitary. You know, okay, the ladies' fat club were out having a little old run around with the skinnies at the front and poor old Miss Porky at the back. You know, but mostly you see them on their own. I come out of my house sometimes and I see these women and men running down the road all on their own. Solitary. How boring is that? You know? Or you see two of them. If you do see two of them, one is fitter than the other and he's bloody miles in front. And the other one is puffing and huffing and going ahead. You know? Don't get it. Alright, we're going into the outskirts of Ipswich now. I don't get it. But if you think about it, if you seriously think about it, what do you get out of it? And I thought, well, what are they going to get more? You know, I don't jog. I ain't going to jog. I can't jog. Hated it. You know, I'm not the fittest bloke in the world. I smoke cigarettes and I drink beer. You know, what would I get out of it? I start pounding the roads, you know, with my little plastic bottle in my hand and my pack of bricks on my back. What would I get out of it? And I thought, right, I know what I'm going to get out of it. The same as they get out of it. And basically what it is, you get yourself more life. Say more life. Yeah, you get more life. Just clear this. Yeah, you get more life. But what sort of life? That's what you got to ask yourself. And I thought, you get more life. Right. It's going to be a couple of years more, or 3 years more, for all that effort. Great. So if I start painting the roads now, you know, 5 or 6 miles every other day, and put me bloody knapsack on me back with all me bricks, I'm going to get 3 or 4 more years life. But what sort of life? It's going to be 3 to 4 years in an old folks' home, dribbling, not knowing where I am, and some foreign nurse wiping me friggin' arse. That's what I'm going to get for all that effort. So I think I'd rather not have all that extra life, because I don't want that. I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to go out there pounding roads feeling like a friggin' knob all the time. I know some of you joggers will come back at me and go, it's good for you, it makes us fit, it makes us more active. Ride a friggin' bike, that'll make you more bloody active. That keeps you alert. They done a study and they proved that if you ride a bike, your mind keeps more active. Because it has to be, because you have to dodge all these bloody cars and all the incidents. You know? Ride a bike. It's better than bloody jogging. What we got up here, more bloody roadworks in this town. So anyway, that's my thoughts on jogging. Alright, just going to ride into Itcheries now. Pay a few bills, shed some more bloody dosh. Everybody wants it. But I don't think I'm going to go up there and buy myself a pair of jogging shoes somehow, do you? That ain't going to happen. Right, I'll just ride us in now and shut me bloody cackling. If I can. Visor up, eh? It's so damn nice. Ride for blinking miles today. Might well do. Get a couple of little things done and we'll go out again. We're going to go and find the motorbike park. Town like this, we've got 2 motorbike parks and you can put about 5 bikes on it. That's how much they care about bloody bikers in this town. Oh look, I don't know. I think I'm going to go this way, it's blocked. Friggin' traffic lights down the bottom there. We've got a bigger motorbike park up here. I might be able to get on that one if I'm lucky. If I'm unlucky I won't. Oh, snailed up here as well. This town is gridlocked, as you can see. Without a bike, forget it. Oh, more roadworks. They are everywhere. They're spending millions and millions on this town, trying to improve it. Come on in. Come on. Bet he goes jogging. Absolutely ridiculous, this, as you can see. Oh my god, he can come over when the filter goes on. Don't you love them? Tell you what though, I have noticed that us bikers, even though we drive cars, We haven't got a lot of patience with car drivers. They always seem a little bit slow and indecisive. As you can see here, they're doing up the bus station in town. It was perfectly alright before they started, it looked good, but they're now spending about £1.5 million on this just to put new bus shelters in, which are exactly the same looking as the ones that were in there, and some new pavement, and that's about £1.5 million worth. Right, let's find this bike park. Let's hope we can get in. Yes, yes I can. I think he's going there. Right, everybody. See you all later. Suffolk Andy.